Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go here in Baltimore. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
No gain on the play.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever. Set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
2nd and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that 3rd down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. Third down coming up.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
DC ready. Third and long. Now it's Jackson. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
First and 10 at the Ravens' 42-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Eagles ball carrier. Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 7.
63.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Here's a third down and 4. Now Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's going to be marked short of that first down. How do you want to play it? They need almost 2 full yards. Decision time. Fourth down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Second down and 3. That's Goddard in motion. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
third and short, and Hurts will throw. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And a little chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. It is brought in the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Justice Hill to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. Now he'll run. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Now Jackson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
We are through one. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Yo. Sit hard. You.
Jackson. Out to his right. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his fourth touchdown on the year. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens are on the board. It's now 14-7. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Great.
To throw is Hurts. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, Silver.
Hurts to the air on first down. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up first down. Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
180.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
On third down, it's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
Eagles first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Tiger Hornet.
Again, Hurts. That is caught, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Elliott on now for the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Yo. You. Shut up.
Jackson now to throw on first down. This one intercepted. Picked off by Andrew McCougar. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Mike, he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Yo, touch that. Trimmer. Yeti. Wait. 63.
A first down throw for Hurts. Moving outside the pocket, he'll tuck it and take off. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Mike, Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
On first down, it's Hurts. Forced out wide. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up first and goal.
From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That is caught by the tight end. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. On first and 10, Jackson. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
On the pickup brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
They'll try again here, second and 10. Jackson up top again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. to the air one more time with Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Jackson looking to throw. That is caught. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
This has been a really good drive so far. But what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
To throw is Jackson. That is caught side of the end zone. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens are able to cut into the deficit.
Eagles 48, Ravens 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down. Shy of the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Not much there, maybe a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second and 8. Now Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
A short throw taken in by Goddard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Left side, it's caught by Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Hurts again. So he's going to find his running back downfield. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Big time play for Philly. It's a gain of 34.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Saquon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
Ravens 14.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And the Baltimore first down.
First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing Jackson. He's got it. And he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Eagles 35, Ravens 21. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. That's Goddard in motion. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for an Eagles first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Second and 6.
From the 41, here's second and 6.
Silver. Hey! Delta!
To throw is Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 5. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his 6th this year. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Jackson. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A gain of 57 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
There's a short one caught by Andrews. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Yards. That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Back to throw, Jackson. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
While he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
Jackson now on second down. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. On is Luke to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens are able to edge a bit closer.
Ravens 28. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll be third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
On third down, here's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Philadelphia.
And the Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Hey, 73, 73.
Hurts will try it again. Oh, here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goddard, that time. And it'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And When you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second and 7.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Delta.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. To the pylon, he's in. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved his defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hey, Ozzy. What are you? Hey. Sit up. Yo. Sit up.
A first down throw for Jackson. A dive and a catch. Incredible. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, middle. Hey, report. You at A.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Jackson now. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Second down, Jackson. That one taken in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Luke now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens are able to cut into the deficit.
Eagles 49, Ravens 35.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Great. 66. Hey, 76.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. One final chance for this defense, and here's 3rd down.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
73.
They'll throw on 4th down with Hurts. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. They'll come up for 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Here's 1st down.
Report. It's hot.
From the gun, Jackson. That's the middle of the field and caught by Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout.
1st and 10.
Curious there, not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go.
It's hot. 180. Hot. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up. Hey.
One last shot now for Jackson. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Eagles 39, Ravens 43.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. But that is the difference in this one.